Okay, I hope now you can hear me. Now I am audible. I'm sure that I am audible now. I'm sure I am audible now. So let's start. See, the sentence is, let me explain this sentence again as the voice was not clear. I'm explaining this sentence again, okay? So the sentence is, if you permit me to speak the truth, I shall state without hesitation that you have done a mistake. So I have already explained, but the voice was not there, so I am explaining it again. With the word mistake, we cannot use do as a verb. Okay, because to write to do a mistake, is actually wrong. To do a mistake is actually wrong. With the word mistake, do cannot be used as a verb. In place of do, we rather use to make a mistake. To make a mistake. So with the word mistake, we have to use make as a verb. So here, done is wrong. In place of done, we need made, which is the third form of make. So made a mistake would be the right expression. Okay? Let's see the next question. I succeeded persuading him to come with me only after hours of argument. I succeeded persuading him to come with me only after hours of argument. What is the error in this sentence? Now this sentence is very important. Okay, this particular sentence is very important. Tell me, what is the error in this sentence? I succeeded persuading him to come with me only after hours of argument. What is the error in this sentence? Anyone? Dashrath, Deepak, or whoever is watching me right now, please. And one more thing, guys. Listen to me carefully. You guys are not sharing the session. That is why we are not able to connect with more students. And if this persists, I'll have to discontinue the class. Okay? If you want me to continue this class regularly, please share the session and try to bring more students to the class. Otherwise, this class will be discontinued. So I succeeded persuading. See, the word succeeded means to be successful. Okay, word succeeded means to be successful. Word succeeded means to be successful. And succeeded is always followed by in plus gerund. Succeeded is always followed by in plus gerund. Okay, there must be in after succeeded, and in must be followed by a gerund. Okay, so succeeded is always followed by in plus gerund. Right? If there is 2 plus v1 after the word succeeded, if there is 2 plus after the word succeeded, it is considered wrong. Okay, succeeded cannot be succeeded by 2 plus v1. Okay, it is always followed by in plus ing. So ing is already there. We only need to place the preposition in. I succeeded in persuading him. Okay, I succeeded in persuading him will be the right answer. Yes, Dashrath, thank you very much. You have shared the session. I'm very thankful to you. Okay, now the next one. Vermin does much harm to crops. Vermin does much harm to crop. Now this is also an important question. Vermin does much harm to crops. What is the error in this sentence? Vermin does much harm to crops. Vermin does much harm to crops. Okay. See, here the word vermin means insects. Okay. Vermin means insects. So it is plural. Vermin means insects. That means the word vermin is plural. Okay. And since the word vermin is plural, it should be followed by a plural verb. So here in place of does, we need do. Okay. Because vermin is plural. Just like cattle. Okay. The word cattle is also plural. So cattle is not followed by singular verb, it is followed by plural verb. So just like cattle, vermin is also a plural noun. That's why it should be followed by a plural verb. So we cannot use does after it. We have to use do. Vermin do much harm to crops. Okay. Now the next one. If the farmer got a washing machine, his wife can do the laundry quickly. If the farmer got a washing machine, his wife can do the laundry quickly. Very easy. This is very easy. If the farmer got a washing machine, his wife can do the laundry quickly. What is the error in this sentence? If the farmer got a washing machine, his wife can do the laundry. See, this sentence is in past tense. Okay, got is the second form. Second form means this sentence is past indefinite. Okay, and if the sentence is past indefinite, we cannot use can. Okay, we have to replace can by could. Okay, so could will be used in place of can as the sentence is in past. Okay, as the sentence is in past, and could is followed by any modal verb. It is followed by first form of verb, so here do is absolutely correct. So his wife could do will be the right answer. Okay, his wife could do will be the right answer. Right? Okay, now the next question. They had often heard about the ship they have to travel on. Now this is also a very easy question. This is also a very easy question. What is the error? They had often heard about the ship they have to travel on. Now this sentence can be confusing. This sentence has no error. This sentence has no error. See, a relative clause has nothing to do. A relative clause has nothing to do with the tense of main clause. Okay, it means a relative clause can be in any tense regardless of the tense of main clause. Okay. A relative clause has nothing to do with the tense of main clause. Okay, it can be in any tense regardless of the tense of the main clause. Okay, if the main clause is in past, its relative clause can be in past, in present, in future, because it has no connection, right? It is independent in terms of tense. Okay, relative clause is independent in terms of tense, like it can be in any tense. Okay, it has nothing to do with the tense of main clause. So here they had often heard about the ship. This is main clause. This is main clause. And they have to travel on. This is relative clause. Okay, now many students may be tricked by this sentence. How? Many students may think that this sentence is in past tense. If this sentence is past here, it should be past here too. So many students would change this have into had. But since this clause is relative clause, it is not necessary for it to be in past, because in terms of tense an independent clause is in terms of tense a relative clause is independent. It has nothing to do with the tense of main clause. So no need to change this have into had. This sentence is absolutely correct. Okay, now the next one. He had no sooner seen one continent when he saw another. Okay, what is the error? What is the error in this sentence? Very easy question. Very easy, but important. Very easy but important. This sentence is very easy but important. Yes, no sooner is always followed by than as a conjunction. Okay, no sooner is always followed by than as a conjunction. Okay, so here in place of when we need then. Good morning, Jersha. How are you? Let's see the next question. Can I have a loaf of bread and a jam jar? Can I have a loaf of bread and a jam jar? Now this sentence is really very important. What is the error in this sentence? Can I have a loaf of bread and a jam jar? See, here the term jam jar is wrong. It should be like jar of jam. This is the right answer. In place of jam jar, you should write jar of jam. Okay. There are some terms that cannot be used like this. For example, you cannot write class monitor. Just like jam jar, the expression class monitor is also incorrect. In place of class monitor, we should write monitor of the class. This should be the expression. Okay, so you cannot write expressions like jam jar or class monitor. Okay, jar of jam would be correct. Now the next one, question number 8. Now that I am back at work, I have beginning to feel much better. Now this is very easy question. I don't think that such question may be problematic for any student. Even the students who have just started studying English can do this sentence easily, because all of us have studied English at 10th or 12th level or graduation level. So these questions are, very obvious and very basic grammar. Have is always followed by third form. Have is always followed by third form. So now that I'm back, I have begun. I have begun. So in place of beginning, we need the third form, which is begun. Okay. Right. Now the next one. Question number 9. The artist, plainly a better critic than painter, destroyed what he made over for 10 years. This is an important question. This is an important question. Please try to answer. This is an important question. Please try to answer. What is the error in this sentence? Jarsha, Deepak, everyone, please try to crack this sentence. Try to crack this sentence. The artist, plainly a better critic than painter, destroyed what he made over for 10 years. See, this sentence needs two corrections in the same part, of course, not in different parts. Like the third part of this sentence has error. Third part of this sentence has error. The very first thing, made over. Okay. See, make over is a phrasal verb which means to transform. Okay, make over is a phrasal verb which means to transform. Like if we have a very old bike, we need a makeover for it to look new. Okay, sometimes we human also get makeover, we transform. Okay, so makeover means to transform, right? And the word make means to create, and the verb make means to create. So here the artist, plainly a better critic and painter, destroyed what he made. So here we do not need the word over, as in this sentence we are talking about the painter created. Okay, the creation of painter. So the word over is wrong. Only make as a verb will be used. First change. Second, this sentence has time expression. Okay, and if a sentence has time expression, that is since or for or how long, it should be in perfect or perfect continuous tense. But this sentence, as you can see, is in past indefinite. So we have to change this into past perfect. So we have to add had with it. Okay, so the first change is that we need to remove over, because make over is a phrasal verb which has a meaning that does not fit in this sentence. So remove over. Okay, and second thing, due to time expression, this sentence has to be in perfect or perfect continuous. So just add had with he and it would become past perfect. Okay, hope you got the question. Hope you got the concept. Is it clear now? Dashrath, Jarsha, Deepak, is it clear now? Or you still have any doubt? Is it clear or you still have any doubt? Okay. Now the next one. So here we have our next question. Question number 10. He ought not have done. He ought not have done such a filthy thing. What is the... Okay, Jersha, you didn't understand the meaning. Okay, let me explain it one more time. The artist plainly a better critic than a painter. Means, let me explain this, huh? Raju is a painter. Raju is a critic. Okay, Raju is a painter and Raju is also a critic. But what is Raju better in? Raju is a better critic. So if I have to write that Raju is a painter as well as a critic, but he is better in criticism. So I would write Raju is a better critic than painter. Okay, so Raju is both. Raju is both a critic and a painter, but he is better in criticism. That's why we have written Raju is a better critic than painter. Okay, got it now, Jarsha? Now let's solve this question. He ought not have done such a filthy thing. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, this is a marginal model, ought, which is always followed by 2. Ought to plus V1. Okay, ought to is a marginal model. Marginal model. Okay, and the meaning of ought to, is used to advise or for moral obligations. Okay, ought to is used to advise, just like should. If I say you should work hard, I can say you ought to work hard. The only difference between should and ought to is that ought to is used to advise about moral obligations. Like if I say you should respect your elders, you should respect your elders. Here, should can be replaced by ought. You ought to respect your elders. Why ought to can replace should? Because respecting your elders is a moral obligation. That's why in place of should, ought to can also be used. Ought to can also be used. It means should was not wrong. So you should respect your elders is correct. But since this sentence refers to a moral obligation, ought to can also be used in place of should, right? So here ought is there, but as you can see, ought must be followed by to, so to is not there. So after not, like this would become ought not to, ought not to. Okay, in place of ought it would become ought not to. Okay, so one more thing you have to understand, that here you have to add a to. Now many students may be confused that we have to add a to after ought, but which part has the error? Like this is the first form, and before first form you have to add to, and after ought you have to add to, like 2 is in between. So where to add to, in the first part or in the second part? So always remember that 2 is the part of ought, so it should be in the first part. Okay, so ought not to, so first part has error. Okay, Now the next one. Question number 11. The reason for his failure is because he did not work hard. The reason for his failure is because he did not work hard. Very easy question. Please try to crack it. Okay, now see, here we have the word reason. Okay, reason, and the conjunction here is because. So reason and because, reason and because have same meaning. Reason and because have same meaning. Okay, so since both the words have same meaning, we cannot use them together. Okay, so whenever we have reason in a sentence, because cannot be used. In place of because, we need conjunction that. Okay, so replace because by that, because the sentence already has the word reason, and since the reason and because have same meaning, both cannot be used in a sentence. Okay, both cannot be used in a sentence, right? Now question number 12. I have reached the office before the rain started. I have reached the office before the rain started. See, here in place of have, we need had. I had reached the office before the rain started. Okay, because in this sentence, before is followed by past indefinite, and when before is followed by past indefinite, it should have past perfect as the main clause. So have started would become had reached. Had reached, huh? In place of have, we need had, so it would become had reached. Okay, had reached. Now the next one. A large consignment of books are expected. Very easy question. This is a very easy question. A large consignment of books are expected. See, here the subject is a large consignment. A large consignment. This is the subject, and the subject is singular. And since the subject is singular, it should be followed by a singular verb. So, is will be used in place of are. Okay. Now the next one. Question number 14. The leader with all his followers are sent to prison. The leader with all his followers are sent to prison. See, be verb, which means is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being. All these are forms of be. All these are forms of be. So be verb is always followed by third form. Be verb is always followed by third form. And here send is first form. So be is followed by third form, not first form. So in place of send, we need sent. In place of send, we need sent. Okay. Are the leader with all his followers is sent, and we have to change this R also, is sent. Okay, so send will be replaced by sent, that is third form, and R will be replaced by is, which is the singular form, because here the subject is the leader, which is singular. Okay, now the next question. Do you know whom the next speaker is? Do you know whom the next speaker is? What is the error in this sentence? Do you know whom the speaker is? Here, whom is wrong. In place of whom, we need who. Always remember, who refers to the subject and whom refers to the object. Okay, who refers to the subject and whom refers to the object. So here we need a subject, so whom will be replaced by who. Okay, now the next one. He is having an attack of fever every day. He is having an attack of fever every day for the last few days. He is having an attack of fever every day for the last few days. What is the error here? What is the error in this sentence? Very easy. He is having an attack of fever every day for the last few weeks. See, having cannot be used in continuous tense. So use of having is wrong. Now, we have to replace is having. We have to replace is having. Is having is wrong and we have to replace it. Now, how to replace is having? Like, what should be used in place of is having? So, here we have for the last few days. For the last few days. Now, for is time expression which can be used in perfect or perfect continuous tense. Since having is a stative verb, it cannot be used in continuous or perfect continuous tense. It means we have to change this sentence into perfect. And which perfect? It should be present perfect, because the tense here is present, is. Okay, so it should be replaced by present perfect, and the present perfect of is having would be he has had. He has had. This is the present perfect version. Has had is the present perfect version. So in place of is having, has had would come. He has had an attack of fever every day for the last few days would be the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. According to scientists, there are a lot of answers about it. According to scientists, there are a lot of answers about it. According to scientists, there are a lot of answers about it. Yes, attack of fever is absolutely right, Jarsha. There is no problem in it. See, this is a question of fixed preposition. This is a question of fixed preposition. Answer is followed by to. Answer is followed by to as a preposition. Okay, answer is followed by to as a preposition. So here in place of about, we need to. According to scientists, there are a lot of answers to it. Okay, so in place of about we need to. Okay, now the next one, question number 18. They are coming straight to our direction. This is also a question based on preposition. They are coming straight to your direction. I have already told you that this question is also based on preposition. Now you have to tell which preposition has to be replaced by which preposition. They are coming straight to our direction. Yes. See, they are coming straight, not to our direction, it should be in our direction. Okay, in our direction would be the right expression. Okay, in our direction. Yes, Deepak, you are absolutely right, in our direction. Okay, in our direction is the right expression. Now the next one, question number 19. The building collapsed at the afternoon at about 4 o'clock. The building collapsed at the afternoon. The building collapsed at the afternoon at about 4 o'clock. Now this sentence is also very easy and based on preposition. This sentence is very easy. See, in this sentence also we need the same replacement, that is the word in, because at the afternoon is wrong, in the afternoon. See, at is used only with night, at night. Okay, otherwise in the morning, in the afternoon are correct, but at night. And one more important thing, if the word night is preceded by any adjective, if the word night is preceded by any adjective, we need to use in place of at. For example, at night is absolutely correct, but at a dark night, at a dark night, here the use of at is wrong. Here in place of at we need in, because with the word night we use at, but if there is any adjective, if there is any adjective before night, at will not be used, in will be used in place of at. Okay, so at night is absolutely correct, but at a dark night is wrong. In place of at a dark night we need in a dark night. Okay, clear? Wonderful. Now the next one. Considering the gravity of the problems, an early reply has expected. Now this is an important question. This is a very important question. What is the error here? Considering the gravity of the problems, an early reply has been expected. Considering the gravity of the problems, an early reply has been expected. What is the error in this sentence? Yes. What is the error? See, here an early reply is the subject. Okay, now if the subject of a sentence cannot be a doer, doer means someone or something which does, okay, cannot be a doer, the sentence should be passive. The sentence should be passive, means be plus third form should be used. So an early reply is a subject which cannot be a doer. So the sentence suggests that it should be in passive voice. So what we just need to add been after has. Okay, so the sentence would be an early reply has been expected. An early reply has been expected. Okay. Now the next one. The Statesman has the larger circulation of all English dailies. So this is very simple. Here we have the word the, and we are comparing the Statesman, which is a newspaper, with all English dailies. So when we compare something with all in the category, we use superlative degree. So here in place of larger, we need largest. Okay, here in place of larger, we need largest. Okay, wonderful. Now the next one. I am very anxious. I am very anxious to know how are you and mother are doing. How are you and mother are doing? Now this is an important question. See, here the use of are is wrong. The sentence would be how you and mother are doing. Okay, because when a WH word is in the middle of a sentence, it is followed by subject plus helping verb. It is followed by subject plus helping verb. So here subject is you and mother, like you and mother both are subject. So you and mother is subject. Okay, so how should be followed by subject, how you and mother, and verb is in its right place. So this are is just superfluous. This are is superfluous. So in place, so just remove the word are. Okay, just remove the word are. Okay, now the next question. Why you copying your homework? Why you copying your homework? Now this is a very easy question. Why you copying your homework? See, WH word as an interrogative pronoun is always followed by a helping verb. Okay, so after why we need a helping verb. Since here we have ing form of verb, that means the helping verb should be a be verb. And since the subject is you, the helping verb should be are. So after why we need are. Why are you copying your homework from someone else? Would be the right answer. Okay, now the next one, 24. There is few time for preparation. There is few time for preparation. This is a very easy question. Time is an uncountable noun. Time is an uncountable noun. Okay, so few cannot be used. In place of few, we need little. There is little time for preparation. Okay, there is little time for preparation. There is little time for preparation is right. Okay. Jersha, less, the word less will not be used. Okay, because less is the comparative degree of little. Okay, less is the comparative degree of little. Little is positive degree and less is its comparative degree. So less is used when there is a comparison. For example, I have less time than you have. Okay, so less is used when there is a comparison. Less is used when there is a comparison. So less is the comparative degree of little. So in this sentence there is no comparison, that's why we cannot use less, we have to use little. Okay, the last question today. The last question today. All my hope were duped, and I was plunged in deep sorrow. Now this is a very easy question and very important too. See, if all is followed by a plural countable noun, we have to use a plural verb. Okay, if the word all is followed by plural countable noun, it is followed by a plural verb. But if all is followed by uncountable noun, we need a singular verb. We need a singular verb. So with the word all, plural countable noun and uncountable noun both can be used. And if all is followed by a plural countable noun, we need to use plural verb. But if all is followed by uncountable noun, there should be a singular verb. So here, as you can see, all is followed by hope, and hope is an uncountable noun. And since it is an uncountable noun, it should be followed by a singular verb, which is was. Okay. So I hope that you have got all the 25 questions, and if these concepts are asked in examination, you will be able to solve. And one more thing, that yes, Deepak Singh, you are absolutely right. Guys, please be supportive. Try to share this session. Try to add more students to your class so that we get motivation, because participation of students is the best motivation that we get. Okay, so for us, your participation is very important. Okay, if students will not come in this class will be discontinued, because we are teaching students. If students are not there, what can we do? Okay, so share the session, try to bring more students to your class so that this class goes on uninterruptedly. Okay, see you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.